This video is for the demo of a game called Bulwark Falconeer Chronicles. I don't know much about it. I think it's some kind of a city building or colony building kind of a game. The settings, looks like there's a few settings here, but they're kind of a bit finicky. This resolution thing, it doesn't do anything at all. I don't know what the hell it does. There's no full screen or windowed setting, so I haven't done much here. I've tried to adjust the volume because it was just really loud when I first bloody loaded it up. Let's get into it. I'm going to go campaign.
This is the campaign mode. Here you get a taste of the open world building sandbox. It has a basic tutorial, a resource system based only on distance rather than how much you can produce, and an ever expanding set of encounters, world events and unlockables.
Alright.
You're finally here. We've already built a few essential buildings. I'll assist you in connecting things up and getting this settlement up and running. While you are on the ground, we will focus on a single building at a time. This will allow you to build outward in a variety of ways and upwards later on. First, connect this outpost to the wood mill, which is located down in the shallow water beside the sea tree fungi. Without wood, we cannot build.
Alright. I just checked the sensitivity of the... Do we have a sensitivity for the turning of the camera and stuff like that? You got UI scaling. Doesn't appear like it. Yeah, it says, oh wait, we could try looking under controls, that might help. Okay, here we go. We got 50%, camera 50%. Alright, let's turn that down. Let's try 25. Okay. I'm not sure if I need to invert that. Edge, turning behavior. Let's try none. And let's try turning this down a bit. Okay, that's a little bit more usable, I think. So, right. To build, is it the right mouse button?
This resource extractor is missing access to workers.
Okay. Use the mouse Yeah, it says right mouse button. Well, I mean, that's what I tried to do.
Notice how workers are already building houses and industry along the walkway. Wherever you build and our workers can reach, they will settle. Let's now focus on the wood mill. We need to keep focusing our attention on the wood mill. This is your wood mill. It produces and transports wood across walkways. Let us build a basic wooden tower with a walkway towards it.
A new connecting tower, so I could just put it anywhere I like.
You just built a basic tower. It is used to connect up your settlement and to transport vital resources. Workers will also build homes and industry around it. Good work. The wood mill is now delivering wood further than before, so we can move on. Across from the wood mill, we also built a stone quarry. Let's connect that to our settlement.
Okay, I wonder if there's if you can like change how the camera works. Because what happened is when I build something, the camera snaps to what I've just built, and I find it quite jarring. It doesn't look like you can. Unless it's something in this post-processing. But yeah, it's very jarring, you know? The way it just kind of jolts your camera. Well, we can't actually get there, so we're going to have to build like that.
Great job. Now we have access to the quarry. Our wooden towers can be upgraded to stone.
Move the cursor so the wooden tower is selected. So, which was our wooden tower? I mean, we've got a wood mill, but well, it must be this one. So, is that going to upgrade it to stone? Yeah. The problem is, I don't see any resource management. So now it wants me to click there to upgrade. What did I just upgrade then? I don't think it upgraded anything, did it? Just the bridge, or I don't even know if it upgraded the bridge then. It's the same to me. Yeah, I can't see any difference. I mean, yeah, did that even do anything? I doubt that's going to change. Doesn't look like it, does it? Resource flow tab. What's happening? Wood mill, wood, stone, iron. Yeah, it's very minimalistic, I think. But yeah, this is. I don't really feel like there's much in the way of gameplay here. What am I actually?
This stone quarry works similarly to your wood mill. It produces stone that can travel a limited number of walkways.
Yeah. Do I have to go from here? Do I have to do it that way? Is that how it upgrades? No, see, it's not. There's no difference. Select. Yeah, this one here. Yeah. Move the cursor so the wooden tower is selected. To the
Stone towers create stone walkways. If you rebuild a walkway adjacent to a stone tower, in place of a current wooden one, it will be upgraded to stone. Select your outpost so we can start expanding it further.
outpost.
Outposts can be upgraded as well. Let's use the stone to upgrade the outpost to its second stage.
Okay.
We can add foundations to basic towers and outposts. These allow workers to build a higher class of housing on them, increasing the worker output.
Add a foundation to your outpost. Until square icons are displayed, then press the right button.
The worker output of our outpost can be improved further by connecting more towers and walkways to it.
So what's this actually going to do though? Just for resource storage.
We have done well. It is time we started being more ambitious. Take to the skies and seek out iron ore. Your surveyor allows you to build resource extractors, harbors, and outposts on other islands. The surveyor is controlled similarly to how we build on the ground. It will also help to get you out of trouble, which is never far on the Earthsea. Speaking of which, we should see about getting you an escort of warbirds later on.
Find an icon resource on one of the small islands nearby. Is it that way? No. What's it, that thing? Whatever that is. No, it's it's lost it. Whatever it thought it was there. It's not picking it up now. Oh, there's something this way, perhaps? Yeah, but I mean, is that just telling us about the stone which we already have? Why did it just do that?
This resource extractor is missing access to workers. We have done well. It is time we started being more ambitious. Take to the skies and seek out iron ore.
Wait, what the hell? Give me. Why can't I? Look. Is it the camera? The camera's all. Can't you delete the tower? Because I don't feel that I really wanted to put a tower there like that. But yeah, for some reason, okay, I'm trying to. Right, maybe I need to invert the vertical camera as well. Okay, so we've got 2 windmills going now. Even though I'm not sure if that's really what I want to do.
Surveyor allows you to build resource extractors, harbours, and outposts on other islands. The Surveyor is controlled similarly to how we build on the ground.
One
it
of
will
the
also help to
small
get you out
islands.
of trouble, which is never far on the Earthsea. Speaking of which, we should see about getting you an escort of warbirds later on.
What's that? Yeah, but that's a long way away. It says fly towards the waypoint or something. But yeah, I can't see any waypoint. So to connect these up, there's going to be a process.
This resource extractor is missing access to workers.
Yes.
We have done well. It is time we started being more ambitious.
Oh, come on. I was going to build to it and now it snapped me over here. So, what, was my base that way? Yeah, it's a long way to go, isn't it? And now it's... Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. Why can't I build it? Yeah, it doesn't look like you can... Well, yeah, I mean, I can't build in the water here, but I can build in the water here. So I guess it's to do with how deep the water is. Right, so that's that one done. Now, to get back to my headquarters, I'm going to have to... Yeah, it's a little bit awkward to use because you can only move by actually clicking on towers. And then, of course, I need to build out this way somewhere. I'll put my other one over there, so we can go upwards, or we can go just along the side there. That would be the quickest way. Whoops. Yeah. Pushing the left button instead of the right. But yeah, I mean, I'm just clicking anywhere, basically, building towers, etc. And I'm not even really caring about whether I have the resources or not. And then to upgrade these things, I don't know whether you can upgrade a extractor. No, you cannot upgrade an extractor.
We have done well. It is time we started being more ambitious. Take to the skies and seek out iron ore.
Yeah, he's basically telling me that I haven't done what he wanted, and he wants me to do what he wants, basically. So I may comply. Oh, we have ran out of resources.
Your surveyor allows you to build resource extractors, harbours, and outposts on other islands.
I want to see the UI, but I think I can't see it because he's talking.
We have done well.
Right.
It is time we started being more ambitious. Take to the skies and seek out...
I'm not ready yet.
We have done well.
Okay, we're waiting. I don't know what's happened with our stone, whether we're getting more or not. We should be getting stone because I've got a stone quarry over there somewhere. Seems to be... Wait a minute. Okay. So somehow I've got stone to here, but then stone here... It's drying up, like there's something to do with the distance. This is too far away, apparently.
We have done well. It is time we started being more ambitious. Take to the skies and seek out iron ore.
Never had resource thing based on distance before. Can't upgrade the quarry either. So I'm not too sure what you can do about that. Whether you can...
We have done well.
There's a way to get around that or not.
It is time we started being more ambitious. Take to the skies and seek out iron ore.
Okay, so...
Your surveyor allows you to build resource extractors, harbours, and outposts on other islands.
Let's see if we can find it this time.
The surveyor is controlled similarly to how we build
on the
ground.
You've got a yellow thing pointing this way. No,
it will also help to get you out of trouble, which is never far on the Earthsea. Speaking of which, we should see about getting you an escort of warbirds later on.
I don't know. Something keeps pointing me back towards that thing there, but I mean, I don't think that's it. We can use our map, apparently.
The world map shows our holdings which we can fast travel to. I will also mark any freelance captains that enter our waters, as well as suspicious locations.
Okay, so it looks like this island here, between there and there, that there. So let's see if we can find it now. Maybe it's this island? Like there's something happening over here. This could be it. So it would be a matter of building something here that will let me. Why is it not working? Command to fly towards the cursor, right mouse button.
This is too close to something else.
Too close?
Your surveyor allows you to build resource extractors, harbors, and outposts on other islands. The surveyor is controlled similarly to how we build on the ground. It will also help to get you out of trouble, which is never far on the Earthsea. Speaking of which, we should see about getting you an escort of warbirds later on.
Yes, it's not working for some reason. I'm not too... Wait, I think it nearly had it then. Nearly had it. The cursor changed for a split second if I can find the exact spot.
This is too close to something else.
Your surveyor allows you to build resource extractors, harbors, and outposts on other islands. The surveyor is controlled similarly to how we build on the ground. It will also help to get you out.
It's very difficult to control this thing. Okay, there it goes. There, do it. Wow,
Now have
what
access
the
to
hell
iron
was? Why was
that
that
needs
so
to be
difficult?
transported across the water.
What the hell?
Let us build a trade route for ships that can transport iron and other resources back and forth.
Now, if
have
you can
iron,
tell,
but it's not making its way to our settlement.
the
Build a
water
pair of
is
harbours
too
with
deep.
your surveyor to
I
transport
cannot
iron
go
across
directly
the sea.
across there. The distance from here to there is probably too far. So I don't think I can go that way. How else can we do this? Looks like we'd have to go this way. But, yeah, where am I going to end up? Oh shit.
This resource extractor is missing access to workers.
Okay.
You cannot build here.
What?
There is no tower with access to wood nearby. Connect from a tower within range to a wood mill.
Oh,
We
no.
now have iron, but it's not making its way to our settlement. Build a pair of harbours with your surveyor to transport iron across the sea.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm going to have to... So I got to try and figure out how to get there from here. That just looks like it's deep water to me. How the heck? I mean, I got to go all the way over there, perhaps, but even then it's very risky. Yeah, I can't see how you can get there unless we can go over here, but that's just a shadow. It's not actually a structure. That's a lot. It's just too far. I can't build that far. See, I can only build this small amount. Unless there's something I'm missing, but I mean, I could try possibly going that way. It just seems so ridiculous. Why would they have you build for so long to get around to there? But yeah, I'm still trying to get my head around what is the actual, what is it that, see, I can't, it won't work. And I don't know if you can destroy, like, I mean, if I don't want to have that there, how do I get rid of it? So I'm just going to have to do this. What's that thing? Is that just the shadow? You say. Yeah, see, that's going nowhere. We have to go around, but it's going the wrong way. Unless we can cross over here, but I really doubt it. Come on. They gotta be able to connect somehow. Come on. No, it's not doing it.
You cannot build here. There is no tower with access to wood nearby. Connect from a tower within range to a wood mill.
We now have iron, but it's not making its way to our settlement. Build a pair of harbours with your surveyor to transport iron across the sea.
Okay, let's try something.
But it needs to be transported across the water. Let us build a trade route for ships that can transport iron and other resources back and forth.
Trade route for ships? Wait a minute. Harbours must be built in deep water, close to shore when no cannot. The cursor changes to an anchor. Wait. So what's happening then? This is just basically. I mean, we're not telling it what to build. It's just telling us what to build. I'm basically just connecting the dots in, aren't I? Or following a path. So, okay, we gotta head back, don't we? We were wasting our time building all that crap out there for no reason. So all we need to do is build some kind of a harbour. So our main central tower is over here. So we could just build a harbour, say, in this inlet, and the boat can go out through the gap. We could try that. Perhaps, if the game will play nicely. Yeah, I'm pretty much. It's almost like it's out of my control, you know. I mean, I'm just doing what it wants me to do. That can be our harbour in there. Our port. Yeah, I probably should have just put it out there. But whatever. I will only carry iron and workers for our industry. Assign captain. Assign. Now what?
Harbours always need to be built as pairs. As soon as you build two, a trade route will connect them. Captains will carry your resources over vast distances.
Yeah. Gotta have a point A and a point B. Well, point B is going to be over here somewhere, so suppose we could put it around here.
This trade route is now connected. The captain can transport their specific goods back and forth.
Yeah. Seems very hand-holding. Oh, I see. The boat doesn't actually need to go through this corridor here of deep water. I was hoping the boats would kind of go through the corridor, but he's able to just kind of go across the shallow water there. Which, yeah, he destroys my plan. Here he comes. He's coming back. Get ready.
Select your outpost so we can start expanding it further.
There he is. Well, what's he going to do? Is he unloading? He doesn't really... I mean, there's nothing visual. And the boat still has the same stuff that was in it when it came here to drop it off, so... Would have been nice if we had like seen the cargo coming off. And then look at who's this? Who's that? You need to get closer to... What's this all about? A fighting vessel.
You have enrolled an officer. They command a mighty warship to defend your trade routes.
Okay, why am I not getting the resource? Here we go. Yeah. Why wouldn't it allow you to see that while you're in control of the flying ship, I wonder? Okay. Well. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, on one hand, you could say that it's simplified or simplistic, but on the other hand, it's a very weird feeling because you can only build in very limited places, and you have to string everything together. So yeah, it's completely different to what I'm used to, you know, in a building game. Usually they give you a lot of freedom. And yeah, the resource management is it's got a different feeling to it as well. I mean, yeah, we have to have wood mills, we have to have quarries and the iron pit to be able to get those resources. You don't have it. I mean, if you don't have them, you don't get it. Simple as that. But yeah, we're not actually having to worry about collecting the resource. You know, you don't even need to know anything about resources unless you press tab,
Select
which
your
brings up
outpost so we can start expanding it further.
which brings up this thing here, and then you can actually see, well, these are the resources that we have, and you know, how we're getting them. But the kind of the weird part about it is that there seems to be a distance at play. So basically, how far along this path that you've created, the availability of a resource is very dependent on the distance from the collecting place. You know, the source, I should say, the source of the resource. So when you go out a long way, yeah, you're going to be short on probably stone and definitely iron. Wood isn't as big a problem because you can pretty much build a wood mill anywhere as far as I can tell. I don't know why I built another one here. That was an accident. The funny thing is, I don't actually know how to delete buildings or even path. I mean, if you put a pathing node somewhere and you don't want it right there, well, too bad, you're screwed. So either you use it or you just have to build off and then everything looks ugly. So yeah, it definitely has a weird feeling about it compared to what I'm used to anyway. It won't let me jump over to that node for some reason. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I had a bit of trouble getting to that one. Yeah, so I'm not sure why that is, whether it's something about but I mean, like, you don't even have to be accurate with your clicking. I mean, I could click out here and it should take me to that. Or if I want to go further out, I can click, say, I should be able to click around here somewhere. Yeah, okay, so it's very random whether it will actually work or not. But you see, what I was going to do here is if I wanted to actually build from here, I have to actually have a wood mill around here. So what I would do is I'd have to swap to my ship, my flying ship, and then I could just click anywhere, and it should. Oh well, yeah. If I press the right button. Okay, it's not doing it. So maybe you have to actually build a wood mill on something solid. So let's try and build one on top of...
This is too close to something else.
Yeah, it's not going to do it. Okay, well, I'm confused.
This
Why?
is too close to something else.
Why did it... What? Wait. It's still trying to build a harbour, which is kind of... This is what I was wondering. When it first told me... Here we go, look, switch. No, that doesn't work. Oh, we do have a demolish button. We can go shift left click now. Yeah, so it's drip feeding me, isn't it? But yeah, I can't get it to change what I want to build, which was something that came to mind. I was flying around in the ship, and usually you can just click where you want and it'll build a wood mill. Then it wanted me to build a harbour, and I was thinking, wait a minute, I'm not actually changing the building type. you know, it's forcing me or controlling what I'm going to build. And you see, now I can't build wood mills anymore. So, I mean, I suppose I could delete this path now, I guess. I mean, it's kind of not really useful to me anymore. Okay, you have to actually let go of shift, hold shift down, let go of shift, hold shift down. Yeah, that's kind of weird. But yeah, it works, gets the job done. So I don't want to delete that one, I want to delete this one. And that there in the middle of nowhere, that's no good. And it probably means I could actually remove my wooden tower, if I can remember where it is.
Select your outpost so we can start expanding it further.
My wood mill, where is it? Where's my wood mill?
With iron, we can start building defensive structures, such as imposing command towers. But before doing so, we need to upgrade our outpost to a proper citadel.
Yeah, that kind of cleans it up a bit. Not that it makes any difference. But I'm sure if I had like some kind of resource numbers, like a balance sheet or a spreadsheet, it would now say that I'm more efficiently running things. Yeah. It's really different. I mean, the feel of it, I should say. It's got a real different feeling about it than any of these type of games I've played before. And either you'll like it or you'll hate it. It doesn't really gel with me. But yeah, I kind of had that feeling when I was watching the trailer for the game. I was thinking, how does that work? How does this work? You know, and it just doesn't really gel with me. I mean, what you can do, you can actually click the button. If I can get the square to come up, there it is. So you can click the button like this. You can just do this. You could sit here spamming this for half an hour. And supposedly, it just...
With all major resources,
you know, it's like you're upgrading.
Let's focus on building.
I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing
These
something.
can be built with multiple floors,
and,
as well as additional foundations.
You don't need to worry about resource or anything like that. You just go like this, click, click, click. So it's kind of like you're painting, really, isn't it? So I'm just kind of painting my main castle or building, whatever you want to call it. So you could do this, and you know, maybe some people might find this fun or interesting. I don't know, but yeah, for me personally, it just doesn't interest me. As you can see, we're starting to really build this up now. Starting to look a little bit more like some huge kind of castle. So look at that. That looks pretty awesome, doesn't it? But yeah, did I use any resources? I don't know. As you see, my resource bars are still quite good. There doesn't seem to be any cost or reason or whatever. It's just kind of like a casual clicky build kind of a thing. If you ever wanted to call something a build clicker or clicker build game, you could definitely call this that. But yeah, I'm not trying to be offensive or offend the game or the developer or anything. I'm not trying to be a smart ass or anything like that. I'm just saying how I feel. It's just my opinion. But, I mean, everyone's going to be different. So someone's going to really like this, and that's fine. I'm just saying that for me, it's not for me. But, yeah. So yeah, I mean that's pretty impressive to build something like that, and in the usual game, you wouldn't be able to build something like that straight like this early. You know, you could build that straight away if you want. You know, as long as you've got one wood mill, you've got the stone quarry going. So I mean, that's, you know, people will like that. You know, people will want to do that, and that's really cool. You know. But yeah, it's just not what I want. So I'm going to leave it at that. So some people might kind of think that I'm not giving it a favourable bloody look or whatever, and yeah, I feel a little bit sorry about that, but it's just my personal kind of take on it, you know. But this is what the game is. So if you think that this is interesting, or you might like this, it's a very casual, relaxed, laid back kind of feeling and atmosphere so far. I think there is kind of combat in the future, but it could be more defensive based perhaps. So you build up your defenses and try and defend against some of the attacking. I don't know why that ship had a question mark on it. Might have wanted me to do something. Gain transport.
You have enrolled a trade ship captain. They can be assigned to transport goods.
Alright, well, I don't know if I have to do the assigning or not. Where's my harbour? Should be a harbour here. There it is.
With all major resources now at our disposal, let's
off.
focus on building command towers. These can be built with multiple floors,
Assigned
as well as
captain.
additional foundations.
Because we've got three captains now, so we've got all captains assigned to this harbour, which should theoretically also be assigned to my harbour over here. Is that my harbour? Should be. Yeah, okay, so it's like a destination point. Not, actually, can we upgrade that? No, I don't think we can upgrade that. Can we upgrade that in? No. yeah, so all 3 ships should be going from there to there now, which is quite cool. So yeah, it's, you know, it functions fine. I mean, it works fine for what it portrays, what it wants to do. It does it well. So nothing wrong with that. So yeah, if this is something that you think you might be interested in, by all means, you can try it. Try the demo. They've got a demo on the Steam store page. You can try it yourself, and yeah, maybe you might enjoy it, or think that you can kind of play this long term. So yeah, my apologies if I seem like I'm giving it an unfavorable review, if you want to call it that. I wouldn't call it a review, but preview maybe, or first look. But yeah, that's basically just because it doesn't quite fit in with what I would be looking for in a myself. So I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.